Studios. Today we're going to be doing the Elvis makeup informative video. I'm going to be reading off of a listed sheet of paper, which you're going to be receiving as well. And we're going to go through each item one at a time. And our celebrity makeup artist Elvis is going to be applying the makeup today for Joey. Joey was the Collingwood Elvis contest winner this year or last year, Joe?
Last year, 2010.
2010. So we're very fortunate to have him with us today, and we're going to be showing you the finished look with the Elvis wig on at the end. So let's get started. According to the rules or the list here, and make sure that your face is clean and moisturized prior to the application of your makeup, and have a photograph nearby of the look that you're trying to achieve. This way you can reference it and make sure that the color you're applying is either light enough or deep enough. So the first thing on the list is the corrector stick, Melon number 1, with brush C170-6. And this is used to cover or conceal imperfections on the skin. And we're going to start off with that. So whenever you're ready, Elvis.
Alright. So this is the corrector stick, and this is the brush what we should use for applying the corrector.
Excellent.
Alright. Just in the general, just check out your face and start to cover up the parts which are most differentiate in the shade of skin tone. Usually it's around the eyes.
And this is going to help cover up any circles or deep circles that the guy would have under his eyes. Or
That's right. Usually the most damaged areas are around the eyes, on the nose, around the nose, on the chin, and on the forehead.
now, is the melon stick also to take off any shininess as well, oiliness, or just more for imperfections?
Yeah, it's more for imperfections, yes. Because we have to then, after that, cover up with makeup / powder thing. So that's the second step. So let me do the shortcut. Applying on forehead as well.
And so even though it comes like in a lipstick case, you're basically touching the brush onto it rather than twirl it out like lipstick and apply it to the skin.
Yes, correct. Because it's more gentle application, and you can smear out the extensive corrector.
It's not painful at all, right, Joy?
No.
Now, for somebody who's gone pro now, how important is the makeup aspect to you, Joy, when it comes to doing your shows?
I think it's pretty important, like Alice was saying, especially if you have blemishes or things that are kind of protruding, I guess, from your face, to cover them up. Because when you're doing those big shows, like Collingwood on the big stages and things like that, the lights can really accent them and really bring them out if they're not covered.
And judging-wise, do you think judges pay attention to how well the makeup is done and how authentic everything looks? When
Yeah,
it comes to that?
I think they do pay attention. It's definitely the authenticity is a big thing for the judges. It's one of the categories actually on the paper. So they do look at stuff like that. So I think that makeup would help with that.
As you can see, you can really make it even the shades of the skin tone. So it's really helpful tool.
Also makes them look younger too, eh?
Also, yes. You can use it as an anti-aging tool
Yes.
as well.
Yeah. Because it really brightens up the
Mhm.
the skin and makes it look more alive. Not that your skin doesn't look alive, Joey.
No, actually, I do like skin tone of Joey's face right now.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a
it's,
tan and
it has the tan, which originally Elvis had.
I've seen a few pictures where he was like super tan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using brush, and after that I can use also the sponge
Yes.
to make it
That is number 2.
less visible.
Yes.
So
So right now this is going to be step number 2. Elish is now finished with the corrector stick, melon number 1. So step 2 is use a sponge to apply highlights from the wet dry makeup and to smooth out the corrector melon stick number 1 where it seems a little bit heavy.
yes,
So this is your makeup palette,
palette. Yeah.
and that's your triangular sponge. And then it says for support highlights you can use eyeliner number 4, which we will see later on.
And the usual step is combining a couple shades, which is balancing out like widely the spectrum of tones, skin tones.
So apply a little bit of makeup from each of the palettes to your sponge until the tone seems similar to the photograph that you're trying to achieve.
So one of the big advantages of this makeup is that it's a combination of the makeup and powder together. So you don't have to apply first makeup and then afterwards use the powder. So it's in one step, everything.
So just light gentle strokes to blend everything in nicely.
Do we have enough light, Nick?
It seems that way.
Jerry, can you just touch chin up? Yes, thank you, thank you. seemed to me Joey is really taking care of his skin.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nicely stretched out skin. So
the guy
using
from Silence
probably
of
the
the Lambs is really like
moisturizer. Sorry.
So using moisturizer on his skin.
Yes, or some cream during the summer, didn't you, Joey?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So those who are not using moisturizer or cream, you have to apply before applying the makeup, because it helps like stretch out
The skin,
the
yes.
skin.
So a little bit of moisturizing facial cream,
Yes.
and let that dry first
Yes.
before applying
Yes.
the makeup.
Yes.
So going back to step number 1, ensure the face is clean and moisturized.
Mhm.
So that's especially for people who don't really take care of their skin during the summer, or who have heavy tans, I guess.
Very good idea is apply the makeup also on the ears.
On the ears as well.
And applying on the under the chin, like down towards the neck area.
To the Adam's apple?
Blend, yes. It depends how high is the color. So just watch out how tall is the color around your neck. So
You don't want to get any makeup on the collar.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And blend properly in the jaw area, jawbone area. And apply equally on both sides of face. Don't forget any area, otherwise the features will be looking disbalanced or not accurate.
Now Joey's lucky enough to have you doing it for him today, but it's something pretty easy for people to do at home as well.
Absolutely. Once you will be following up the video, the steps of the video, you'll become the master, I think, after a couple of times. So, okay, close your eyes, please, Joey. Look up, please. Open your eyes and look up. Yes, thank you. So you have to apply gently around the lid, lower lid as well. Now you can close. Thank you.
Yeah, his face looks very rejuvenated now.
Yeah. So now, once we are a little, we were putting little highlights. Now we have to put little lowlights to make more pronounce the features.
So step number 3 is use a C418 angle brush to carefully create the shadows. Add lowlights around the temples and eyes in accordance to your own skin tone. Use the same brush and color to narrow the nose as close as possible. Please refer to your Elvis photo and use the same brush and start to narrow your jawbone line as well, and create a little bit of further shading under your chin. So that's the number. So these are the dark shades.
Yes.
And that's the brush with So that's the C418 brush and the low light colors.
Alright. So now start to choose which colors are closest to your skin tone and which make accurate pronouncing of the features in your face. Alright. So, and also you can play with two shades together. So basically I'll be using first these two shades and then applying around the temples. Which is always helping if you are wearing the wig to make a little deeper contrast on temples. Around this area, the jawbone, and basically narrow the jawbone because Elvis used a like narrow face. So as far as you can go, just use the dark shades to make a little thinner your face.
Can I get a minute?
Under the jawbone. And for those who are having like little on the chin, like a bag, it's always good to darken the area on the chin and blend properly everything together. Is it yours?
Well, that's my phone.
Alright.
What do you do? They told my sister, well, my little sister had it, it lasted for a year. That's why I'm telling you, it lasts long. But with her, it was only after 2 weeks. She was using the drops too. But they told her if she wants to get a pot, put it in her butt. I did, they didn't fucking pick up. No, they're bad. Oh, they said maybe you should go to the pharmacy. The pharmacy won't give you anything. That's prescribed. And that's prescribed. You should do that. It doesn't help. It makes it even worse. Every day, they do it.
So now I'm chiseling your cheeks, Joey, getting the thinner look.
Okay.
Alright, because in a combination with the sideburns, it gives you really thinner look after that.
So that line seems to be following the cheekbone.
That's right.
So it's almost like you're making distinctive lines right around your face in
That's
order to
right.
accentuate that,
That's right.
and then slowly
More
blend
pronounced.
it in. Yes.
Everything. So. And
Well, you
also-
make it look really easy. So even a little bit going down to sort of give you that not sunken in cheek look, but more of a strong jawbone.
That's right. And also with the combination of with the sideburns, it make thinner, basically the cheeks, and more as well, more pronounced cheeks. Alright, now we are getting into the nose area, so we can make the nose a little bit thinner and optically extend the nose for those who has like smaller noses. Now you can see the differences between the
Yes.
skin tone and the shadows.
Yes.
Basically, we are calling that like it's the technique of chiseling the face. So if you are not sure you are making the right steps, you can always smudge the darker shades with your fingertips, making more blended into the makeup. So whenever you will have any questions, Joy, just ask.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, it's good that you asked some questions too, Joy. Because I'm sure that the people who are watching the video will also have similar questions.
How is it with the sweating? The makeup, because a lot of us when we're on stage we sweat a lot and we take rags and we wipe our faces with it.
Yeah, basically that's why I choose this type of makeup, because it's a based makeup with the powder in. It's better fixing the makeup on the skin, so it's should be a little bit less sweaty
Yeah.
in the general. Yes.
So when you sweat, it's not going to take the makeup off? Or
no,
will
it
it
should
run
stay.
the makeup
It
and
should
stuff?
stay fixed.
Stay fixed.
Yes. Of course, the extremes are
Yeah.
always
Sure.
needs to
And
be
especially
fixed.
if
But
you're
this is
dabbing it.
extremely high-end makeup.
Mhm.
Like we sell the kits for $200 and they're actually underpriced. We're selling them below what we should be selling them for so that more people can enjoy them. The same with our wigs. Like similar wig stars are over $2,000.
Right, yeah.
But we try our best to keep our prices as low as we can to have more and more people enjoy the product, not just those who can afford it. And the same with the makeup. So this is equivalent or better than MAC
Right.
and professional makeups of that nature.
Alright, so now I'm going into eye area, so please close your eyes. Is it another step? So now I'm trying to make more pronounced the eyes using the dark shades. I'll keep it here. So whenever you have something flowing from your eyes, just look up, please, Joey. Open your eyes. Okay. now we can use, is there any eye lines
Yes.
right now?
So step number 4 is use eyeliner number 3, Espresso or 601 Black, and apply a fine line right above the upper eyelid over the lashes. Do this for one eye first, and then apply a fine line under your lower lash as well.
Alright, so first use a little bit lighter tone of the eyeliner. Close your eyes, Julie, please. And apply into the inner eye line. Make deeper look of your eye. Keep a little bit more relaxed your eye, please, Julie.
So it's right above his eyelash.
That's right. And you can also use your fingertip, blend in properly.
Well, that really makes his eye pop out, eh?
Yes. So now we are continuing on the left eye. And now we will be making, or I'll do the eyeliner for the lower lid.
And that's the same color or different color?
That's the same color, just as I said, start with the lighter tone, and you can always add more. But once you are using first the darker tone, it's hard to lighten up. Okay, look up please, Joey. Now I'm applying, just relax, don't worry. Alright, you can see the difference a bit. Now do the right eye. I'm basically applying into the lashes, on the edge of lashes and lower lid. See?
Yeah,
Always.
but it's not overpowering either. Like
No,
I can't really even see the makeup on it, which I guess is the whole point, right?
That's the whole point, yes. So now, always it's a good check out between the steps in the mirror what you are achieving, like step by step.
So right
Do
now,
little corrections between the steps.
step number 5 is use the C159 liner chisel fluff brush with sharper chisel part of the brush. Make corrections of the shape and your eyebrows from the eyeshadow palette.
That's right. So that's the brush.
Excellent.
And that's the eyeshadow palette.
So the dark and the eyeshadow palette is the same.
Yes.
The dark shades, which is good because it almost is like you don't got to keep going from one thing to the other. Like it seems that every step you use one thing, complete it,
That's
and
right.
you can actually put it away and grab your next thing, which is very convenient.
Alright, so now I'll be just blending in all the eye area. I have to put If you can hold it for me,
Mhm.
Joey, thank you, appreciate it. And a little chin up, please. And close your eyes, please.
So you're basically tracing over what you did before and then just smoothing it out,
Blending in.
blending,
Yes.
and a similar color palette to what you chose originally.
Yes, yes. Right. So now will be the step, make a correction of the eyebrow in the comparison of the eyeshadows. So now we can see it's a little bit grayish tone in the eyebrow. So you need to choose again like comparable shade to your eyebrow,
Yes.
not making like overpoweringly darker, but just the balance between the shades of eye and the eyebrow.
And that's to take out any gray or any blonde or anything that's in your eyebrows that's not going to match in with the wig or the effect that you're trying to achieve.
That's right. And you can always, once you'll be putting your wig on, make it a little bit darker, the eyebrow. That's the effect. Sometimes the wig is overpowering by the color, the tones in your skin or in your features. So just make always corrections. After so many years using makeup in the film and for the stage, I'm rather starting with the lighter tones, and then I can always add more if I need to.
Well, that's sort of like hair color as well. If you go too dark, it's almost impossible to bring it back to light. So it's good to proceed with a bit of caution.
Also, with the shadow, we are trying to do corrections in the shape, in shaping the eyebrow. Because sometimes some people have more rounded shapes, so you need to add a little bit at the bottom and then make it corner here, which Elvis originally had as his like one of the pronounced features. Right. So just yeah, the eyes are really punched out. All right, and is it their mascara, the next step?
Step number 6 is take the C159 liner chisel fluff
Yes.
brush. Using the fluff part of the brush, apply the appropriate shadows on the upper eyelid from the shadow palette. Always start with lighter tones, as Elish was saying earlier, out of the palette case. And did we already? Did we do both those steps already?
Yes.
So
well,
step
it's
number-
a combination. It's
Right.
it's the same brush, but this one you are basically making sharper touches. This one is more fluff, so it's more like spread out.
Okay, so the last couple of minutes we did step number 5 and number 6. So now we're moving to step number 7, which is take the big chisel angle brush and apply the wet dry makeup foundation and blend all under and overtones. And step number 8 would be the mascara.
Is there, you know what, between those steps, sometimes some people, they do need some blush to bring up like the skin tone alive more. So which is really good, like it doesn't make the skin tone pale, really pale. For some people it's they are attracting more and more daylight and refracting, basically, like they are look so pale. So sometimes applying like the blush.
And the blush is the pink one, right?
Yes, this one.
Okay.
Right. So usually what I'm doing, applying around the cheeks this way. So blending like the darker tone and highlights together. Also sometimes applying on nose like that. And the other cheek. Now you can see how we are basically losing the hard line between the cheekbone and the cheek with applying the blush tone. Also, it's a good sometimes put on the chin. And blend properly. And sometimes it's helping to put a little bit on forehead.
So for each of the people that are watching the video, you know, become a little creative with it, and you know, play around with your makeup once or twice before actually using it at a stage show, so that you get a good feel for the stuff and get accustomed to the way it's going to lay out on your face.
Right. Also in the temple area. And use just a bit, and sometimes the mixture with the highlighter, it's also good.
It's really squared up his jaw nicely.
And don't be afraid to make sometimes a little bit bigger contrasts, because it's showing up like you are not afraid to go a little bit farther for your expression. But just make corrections always between the steps.
So step number 8 is take the mascara, which is right there, and apply the first layer carefully on your upper eyelashes. Let the first layer dry, then apply to the lower eyelid after 3 to 5 minutes. You can also use the C155 Brow Lash Groomer to touch up the eyebrows and comb through the eyelashes. Excellent.
So make sure your brush mascara, it's not like full of mascara. Just try to clean up a little bit, because you don't have to apply so much. We are just looking for, Joey, look a little bit that way, please. We are just looking for apply on the ends of lashes first. Very gently. Then this eye. All right. Now we can use the brush. I'll show how to use the brush. So now combing through the lashes, make a really natural look. They are not stick together. Always gentle way.
Yeah, that's awesome.
If the makeup gets on your collar, like of your jumpsuit, let's say, is it hard to get it off?
Well, you have to use the OxyClean.
OxyClean?
OxyClean, yes.
Okay. Because I notice a
Or
lot of guys
some
that
of
wear
the
makeup,
people-
they always get makeup on their.
Some of the
Like
people,
colors.
that's the stage trick from the wardrobe people. They are using like white tape from outside.
Yes,
Oh.
and then you peel it off.
Peel it off after.
Yeah.
Oh, so it doesn't hit your collar. Right.
That's the trick.
Yes.
Mm.
So there's a lot of proactive little things that we can do to help
Mhm.
prevent certain things from happening.
Yeah.
So now we will apply after drying the mascara. After like a couple of minutes, now we can apply for a lower lid. In the same way, just be careful you don't have so much mascara on your brush. And look up, Joey, please, and just gentle way, just touch the ends of your lower lashes. There was one thing, is it the last step, correction of the lips?
That's number 10. So next is number 9.
9? Okay.
Using the big chisel angle brush,
Yes. Yes.
gently apply pink-red shades from the eyeshadow palette.
Well, that's we did before.
Oh, so we already did that
We
step?
already did, yes.
Okay. Alright, so number 10 is use number 56, Taffy, or number 50, Cayenne lip liner,
Uh-huh.
to create the shape, color, tone of your own lip in accordance with the Elvis shape, color, tones you are trying to achieve. If you have smaller lips, you should make them fuller with the liner and color supplied.
So choose first what is your lip shade.
So out of the two brushes, whichever one matches closest to yours.
Yes, the lip liners, not the brushes.
Sorry, lip liners.
Lip liners, yes. So I will choose a little darker for Joey, which is the Canyon to me. And open your mouth just a bit, thank you. And making the corners of their lips a little bit darker. Just always helping to pronounce more the lips.
So you don't have to make any adjustments bigger or smaller for Joy's lips. Is it pretty close to
Not
what we're
in
trying
this
to
case,
achieve?
not in Joey's case, no. But sometimes the lips are in the shapes disbalanced. Like upper lips are too small and
Right.
lower lips are too big.
Right.
So then you have to extend the upper lip to make it balance. Still open your mouth just a bit, yes. Alright. And also, sometimes you can do a little bit bigger contrast. You can build up the bigger contrast. Use the white lip liner with the lighter toffee tone. Make more pronounced the lips. So I'll show you the technique. So first use the white. Always gentle, playing around the tones, and always use the powder over to fix the tones. Can blend on your wrist.
To see what the color is going to be before you put it on.
What tone you'd like to achieve. So you can use sponge technique or the big chisel brush technique. Both of them are acceptable.
Alright,
Let's check.
So the last step is taking the big chisel angle brush and just like Elish did right now, applying loose powder, honey beige or orchard to tone down any shine out of the makeup. Now once that's done, the next most important step is to make sure you clean your brushes after each show. Please make sure they're cleaned with 99% isopropyl alcohol and they sold at any drugstore. If you don't take care of your stuff, it will not work well for you. If you clean it, take care of it, it's going to bring you years of pleasure and years of making sure that your shows are absolutely fantastic and achieving looks that you like to. Also, remove your makeup. You can use baby wipes, which have a little bit of oil to help remove your makeup easily. Anything else you'd like to add in, Elish?
Well, just finalize the look with the wick on, and we can check and do the corrections. Right. Then check whatever, sometimes could be something under the lace. Check your wig is properly in the middle of the forehead. Should be fine.
And that's it. Excellent.
It's a little bit puffier, but it doesn't matter, like it's working together with the makeup. Should be a little bit lower. I'll show you. Do once again, please. How does it look from your side, Nick?
Sorry, Elish.
How does it look from your from the front? Should be a little bit lower. What do you think?
Yeah, just a smidge. Here, I'll help you. I'll just bring it to me a little bit. Okay.
Alright.
And then we can adjust a bit.
Should I little put it down here?
No. Well, we have to I don't want you to wet it and mess it because you're always going to take it home the way it is, but everything looks fantastic.
Alright. It's just a matter of
We'll just see the forehead a little bit, and that's how the finish looks going to be. Alright, well, thank you so much. Ellis, you can come in. Thanks very, very much.
You're
So,
welcome.
Joey,
It's been a
thank you.
pleasure.
No, you're very welcome. It was great.
Hopefully this helps, guys, and if there's any questions, anything you feel that we can improve on, or anything you didn't see in the video, please give us an email and we'll send you an answer or another small video on exactly what you're looking for. But this should be fantastic. Thank you so very, very much for purchasing your Elvis makeup kit from us, and we're sure it's going to bring you years of at least 200 shows, eh?
At least.
At least 200 shows of looking fantastic. Thanks very much, Nick and Elish and Joey, saying goodbye and have yourself a great day. Thank you for watching.